Welcome back to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Tava Vitrinity. I hope you're doing good. Finally, today we have managed to sort out the uh, issue that we were battling all day since the morning today because we were having issue with the uh, scoring platform on Krexia. I hope you kindly apologize us for all the inconvenience that we caused since the morning of not being able to put on that scorecard out there for you. But now we have sorted it, and I hope the scorecard is visible there to all the folks. And I hope you're enjoying this contest on Sports Beyond Cancer and the Ranji Trophy final here. The first time for Jammu and Kashmir here, and they are batting beautifully here. 464 for 5, and the captain out there leading from the front there. He is batting unbeaten on 65 of 155, and Sahil has raced to a 25 run of 33 balls after Wad 1 was caught by KLRAHUL and bowling of Shikhar Shetty as he was dismissed of 70 runs there. To all the folks who joined in on Sports Beyond Cancer, kindly apologize us. I think we have managed to sort a lot of things today, especially the scorecard, and hopefully you will be able to enjoy the game going on ahead here. 464 for 5, and here is Vidyadhar Patil running into bolt Dogra. The partnership 47 of 54, and here is Dogra. At this time, angling into the pass there, he is tried to guide it away towards the leg side, but only managed to drive it towards the short square leg region there. That will be a dot ball here. The current partnership 47 of 55, and Paras Dogra, the 41-year-old, he has come back, and he is leading Jammu and Kashmir such conviction, and he has managed to bring them to the finals there, and no wonder they are batting beautifully in this final there. Can they get their first ever Ranji Trophy here? To all the folks who are watching the stream from across the world or across the globe, please don't forget to hit the like button. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button there, because every single subscribe and like will mean the world to us, especially going along in this journey here. Here is Vidyadhar Patil running into boulder. This time banks in shot, and oh my god, it hits his helmet here, and I think it went on to hit the wicket here, but I think it's not managed to dislodge the bails here. I think has he been injured once again? It's crashed into his helmet, and the Karnataka players having a look at Dogra's helmet here. I hope he's not injured here. The concussion test being done out there. It was banged in shot, a good bouncer there off Dogra's helmet, and the ball just hitting the stumps there, but fortunately the bail's not falling over there, and that will be what a reprieve there. What a lucky reprieve there for Dogra there. The wicket keeper Prasidh Krishna can't believe it. The ball banged in shot, and it was coming into the body of Dogra there, and Dogra takes his eye off the ball, and the ball crashing into his helmet and then to his arms, and then going back to hit the stumps there, but fortunately, I think no injury there for the batter there, and unfortunate for Karnataka because the ball, despite hitting the stumps there, could not dislodge the bails there, and he will survive here. Dogra, he's still out there in the middle here. Probably it's this day. That's the kind of luck you need, and he is batting here on 65 here. With the other part, is running in once again to hold Dogra here. Here is Vidyadhar, this time a full length delivery outside the off stump, and he's opened the face of the bat and tapped it away towards the deep backward point region, and Shreyas Gopal will complete the fielding there, and the batters will have sufficient time to come back for one run there. To all the folks who joined in us, it's extremely sorry. Kindly apologize as we were having some issues with the scorecard animation and tools earlier today. Sorry for the inconvenience caused, but now we have managed to sort it out, and that's the story so far. 465 for 5 after 139.3 overs here, and the partnership now slowly building towards 50 here. 48 of 57. Every single run here will be a gold mine here for Jammu and Kashmir in this first innings here. We all know how deep the Karnataka team bats with the likes of KLRAHUL, with the likes of DevduttPadikkal, with the Mayank Agarwal, the Karun Nayars. So definitely long batting experienced campaigners out there in the Karnataka camp, and Jammu and Kashmir, every single run put up on this first innings will be a gold mine for them. This is the first ever Ranji finals here. Jammu and Kashmir, Paras Dogra, he's batted beautifully. He's led the team beautifully through this tournament, and he's been a wonderful revelation for Jammu and Kashmir here. He is still batting out there, giving his all commitment and the entire dedication out there for this team here, and leading the team from his front here. He's batted sensibly. He's been patient. 66 not out of 158, and he's waited for the slew of opportunities. And this time bangs in shot, angling into the body there. Wonderfully directed bouncer there from Vidyadhar Patil. Sahil ducking underneath the ball, and the ball was climbing into him, and he's managed to fall onto the ground there, and that'll just be a dot ball there. Wonderful ball there from Vidyadhar. He's cranking up some pace this afternoon here at the Hubballi Stadium here. Wonderful, wonderful bowling there from Vidyadhar. To all the folks who joined in on Sports Beyond Cancer, welcome to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurabh Vittamurthy. We're trying to stream the Ranji game since this morning, but we are having some issue with the scorecard animation and tools coming in from the end of the provider there. But fortunately now it has been sorted, and hopefully you can see the scorecard out there on the screens here. This is Saurabh Vittamurthy, a former sports journalist who's been a sports journalist working across India and New Zealand for 8 years, 4 years in India, 4 years in New Zealand, almost 2 to 2.5 years in Mysore. I mean, integrally worked with the Karnataka State Cricket Association, been an integral part of covering a lot of cricket games with the Karnataka State Cricket Association. So definitely a lot of things behind how the Karnataka Management State Cricket Association has managed to put in all the reforms here and build such a wonderful team here. And now they are in their finals, facing on a mighty Jammu and Kashmir, who have played wonderfully in this tournament here. And that's the story so far. And due to my battle with my fifth cancer for the past 2.5 years, I could not continue my passion for sports and sports journalism. But now through YouTube, we have started something to follow my passion, so that I go through this remission and rehabilitation and the plastic surgery phase in a more positive mindset, so that I wake up with a better mindset. So I wake up with a purpose with every single day, because for the past 2.5 years, I did not have any purpose, because I was battling life and death, nothing else to think about. And now that I have entered the remission phase, gladly I can find time to follow my passion and purpose here. But this time through YouTube here, YouTube is extremely new to me, streaming is extremely new to me. That's the reason we are struggling out with some tools and the streaming platforms here, because earlier I used to be on the ground with my camera, with my report, and interviewing players, and with my camera and microphones, and talking with the players, exchanging stuffs with the groundsmen, the umpires, and this is extremely new to me, and this is just a learning curve. So please be kind on us, and please help us raise the 1,000 goal mark here. The subscribers, don't forget to hit the subscriber button there, because that will help us along this journey here. This time, wonderfully ball from Shreyas Hubballi coming in between the wickets there, and he is guided away towards the long off region there. That will just be one run here for Dogra. He is batting sensibly here. To all the folks who joined in on Sports Beyond Cancer, that's my story so far. That's the reason behind the name of the channel, Sports Beyond Cancer, because I'm battling my fifth cancer at the age of 33, but still not giving up on my passion for sports and sports journalism. 4 years of being a sports journalist in New Zealand, 4 years of being a sports journalist in India, and 2.5 years on the beds fighting life and death due to my battle with my fifth cancer the last 2.5 years. But now I've entered remission, and I take this opportunity to learn something via YouTube, so that I continue my love for my passion and sports journalism, and contribute positively to the community to promote sports in a positive manner here. So with that said, Jammu and Kashmir 466 for 5 this time. Shreyas Hubballi coming in between the wickets there, and angling down the pads there, and Sahil glad to guide away towards the deep mid-wicket region there. That will be a single here. The field is spread out there on the leg side here, with Shreyas Gopal expecting the Karnataka fielders and the management expecting Sahil or Paras to take on them and go for the big shot here. We'll have to wait and watch how things go ahead here. The partnership now 50 runs here from 62 balls. Contribution from Sahil Lothra 26 and 23 coming from the blade of Paras Dogra here. Shreyas Gopal once again coming in between the wickets this time. Wonderfully flighted ball, and he's driven it straight back to the bowler there, and that will be a dot ball there. The partnership 50 of 62. A much required partnership here. Every single run will be a gold mine for Jammu and Kashmir. We all know how deep Karnataka bat and how much potential they have with the likes of the international players out there, the international Indian players out there, the likes of KLRAHUL, the Mayank Agarwals, the Karun Nayars, and DevduttPadikkals. So definitely a long batting lineup there, and we all know these guys can bat deep and these guys can bat long. So 467 on 5 for 5. Jammu and Kashmir will have to get every single run that's possible to put Karnataka on the back foot here. Here is Shreyas Gopal once again. He goes inside out, and it's driven it towards the long off region there. Happy to pick up the single there. Dogra, he's happy to rotate the strike and keep batting as long as possible there, because every single time and every single run spent out there is definitely going to frustrate the Karnataka bowlers here. And here is can Karnataka find a way here? Can they manage to get this breakthrough here? The partnership is slowly climbing here. 51 of 65. They need to somehow find a way to get this wicket here. Here is Shreyas Gopal, wonderfully fighted, beautifully ball. That was a googly there, and Sahil Lothra gently tapping it towards defending it towards Mayank Agarwal at the short coverage in there. And after the end of the 141th over, 41st over, 468 for 5. And to all the folks who are watching the stream, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button there. And also do let us know in the chat box from which part of the city you're watching this match here, whom are you supporting in this Ranji game. Every single conversation will mean the world to me because I've been craving for having human interactions since the last 2.5 years, battling with life and death on the edge of my bed, fighting my fifth cancer there. But now I have entered remission, and this gives me an opportunity to follow my passion with something new here. YouTube, not on the ground this time. Extremely gutted because this time I'm not on the ground with my camera and with my pen and paper, entering players and taking the photographs and writing reports for various media houses. But I will take this. YouTube is something new to me, and I'll take this phase because at least the universe has taken me away from the fifth cancer and put me into the remission phase, which gives me an opportunity to at least try out something on YouTube. Extremely new to YouTube, so please be kind on me and hit the subscribe button. Once we cross the 500, 600 mark, we'll definitely consider us doing it as long-term prospect. This time, banged in short, and Dogra pulls it away along the ground towards the deep fine leg region there, and that'll be a single here. We are in the day 2, session 2, and Jammu and Kashmir, after opting to bat here, looking wonderful, wonderful. They have built up a wonderful score here, 469 for 5, and every single run here will be key for them because we all know how deep Karnataka bat here. The batting lineup is extremely deep here. With the other, he is into his 28th over, 102 for 1. And here is with the other running into ball to Sahil Lothra here. This time, once again, oh, that ball was angling into the pads early into the shot. He tried to flick it on the leg side, but early into the shot, only coming off the outside edge, and no damage there. That'll just be a dot ball here. Well, to all the folks who joined in, I hope you're enjoying the stream. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button there. Every single subscription will mean the world to us. Every single like will mean the world to us. Please don't forget to hit the like button there. Here is Vidya running into ball to Sahil this time. Good length delivery, angling into the batter. He is happy to tap it away. That'll just be a dot ball here. 469 for 5. Dogra, he's batted beautifully. The kind of shots he's played, I mean, he is come back, especially after taking that blow yesterday, and today he's made his way out, especially after the two settled batters were dismissed a little bit early into the innings today, into the day today, and since then Vidya, Sahil, Paras, Dogra, along with the likes of Kanaya Wadwan, the wicket-keeper, put on a score for partnership of 110 runs, which was extremely crucial. And now slowly this partnership between Sahil Lothra and Dogra has moved on to 52 here. This time a fielding delivery outside the off stump. He tries to drive it, but only managed to drive it straight towards the mid-off fielder there. That'll be a dot ball here. Mm, 22.7 clicks on that one. Sahil Lothra happy to leave it back to the keeper there. That'll just be a dot ball there. Vidya Padal going over the bouncer there, and Sahil Lothra ducking away beneath it and leaving it to the wicket keeper Prasidh Krishna there. That'll be a dot ball there. Good ball there with the other Patil to surprise the batter. But Sahil well prepared and he has ducked it away, and that'll just be a dot ball here. Day 2, session 2, 469 for 5, 141.5 overs. That's the story so far here. And with the other running into ball to Sahil this time. A full toss, angling away outside the leg stump here, and Sahil tries to flick it but completely misses the line and length of the ball there. That'll be a dot ball there. And with that said, after 142, 469 for 5, and with the other 1 for 1 not 2 after 28 here. We're still waiting for the first chat in the chat box there. Kindly do let us know from which part of the world you're watching the stream, or which part of the country you're watching the stream, and let us know which team you're supporting in this game here. This is a good game out here between the two states here, Jammu and Kashmir as well as Karnataka. And As you can see the scorecard on the screen here, uh, Shubham Pundir batting beautifully, scoring that century, along with building a partnership with Abdul Samad. And then this is the first ever Ranji final in 67 years, Jammu and Kashmir. First ever final, and they'll be extremely proud, and especially they managed to beat the heavyweights of the likes of the MP and Bengal courtesy. They played beautifully in those games, and today in this final they are putting up a good first inning score, and they are looking extremely positive here. They are having an upper hand over Karnataka till now, but we all know how deep the Karnataka team bats, so definitely they will want to put up a lot of scores on board. On the other hand, the Karnataka cricket team, they are 8 times champions in this competition. They would be eager to get their ninth ever Ranji Trophy here. They will be eager to put out a fight here. Karnataka is back into the finals after a long time here. I think it's after 11 years they are here in this finals here, and they are clear favorites on paper. But Jammu and Kashmir is playing with like nothing to lose kind of an energy, and want to put every inch of pressure back on the Karnataka, because Karnataka are definitely looking favorites on paper because of the kind of international stars they have at their disposal, especially at the top of the batting order there. And Jammu and Kashmir, Shubham Pundir has been a hero here. He scored a wonderful time flight delivery outside the off stump, and he has driven it through the cover region there and misfield there in the short cover region there, and the batters will cross off for a single here. And he became the first Jammu and Kashmir player to hit the century in a Ranji final there. Shubham Pundir, take a bow. His records will be put on board here. First Jammu and Kashmir player to hit a century in the Ranji final. What a knock. He batted beautifully. The way he came in and the way he soaked the pressure and rotated the strike, waited for the bad deliveries, and timed his drives to perfection, and then used those. And this time he's bowled. Dogra has been bowled. He's chopped it on. He's defended it, and the ball is crashed back into the stumps. And Shreyas Gopal picking up his first wicket of the day. What a wonderful way here for Shreyas Gopal to pick up his first wicket, the big wicket of Dogra. How much will this wicket have a say in this game here, in the outcome of the game here? Shreyas Gopal, flighted delivery, and the ball climbing on the batter. He's played the defense shot, the ball hitting the top of the bat there, a little bit higher on the bat, higher end of the bat there, and the ball pitching and going back onto the stumps there. And Prasidh Dogra, he is not happy, he is disappointed. He will have to make the long walk back here. Prasidh Dogra, he has been cleaned up. Shreyas Gopal gone for 71, 66 balls there. And take a bow, captain Prasidh Dogra. He's batted beautifully, especially after being retired the previous evening after being hit on the arm, and he's come back today, and he for the team he's come out and he scored a magnificent 70 of 142. He would be disappointed because we all know Prasidh Dogra wanted to take the game deep as much as possible, because every single run here is an earned gold mine here against the Karnataka team here. And wonderful ball there from Shreyas Gopal, wonderfully flighted, good length delivery, and the ball was climbing on the batter there. And Prasidh Dogra just tried to defend the ball, but did not convincingly push the ball forward there. So the ball off his bat, pitching, and then bouncing back onto the stumps there. Unfortunate way to get out, but he will have to make way. And Shreyas Gopal picking up his first wicket of this office spell here, and he has picked up his first wicket after 113 runs in his 28th over. And with that said, Jammu and Kashmir now 471 for 6 after the dismissal of the captain there. 142.4 overs, 471 for 6, and the partnership's been broken here. Can Karnataka run through the lower batting order of Jammu and Kashmir? Can they restrict them to less than 520 or 550, 520 or 500 here? That could be an interesting contest here. Shreyas Gopal, he's managed to pick up one wicket here. He's been a senior pro campaigner for Karnataka with the ball, and once again he has managed to get the better of Prasidh Dogra, who was well settled, who was looking comfortable out there in the middle with the wicket not offering much support. And Shreyas Gopal has managed to remove Prasidh Dogra this time. A little bit short outside the off stump, and Abid, the guides it away towards the point region there, and the batters cross off for single, and he'll be off the mark here. What a wonderful over. Shreyas Gopal flighted delivery, Kugli, and the ball climbing a little bit higher onto him, and hitting the batter towards the sticker end of the bat, and it's crashed into the stumps this time, and this time the bails have fallen off. He's unlucky there, and that'll be ball here for Prasidh Dogra. Ball Shreyas Gopal. This time beautifully ball, well flighted delivery. Shreyas Gopal, he's found his rhythm there. As soon as the bowler picks up his wicket there, the confidence starts to rise high, and he's definitely found his rhythm once again, beautifully flighting that ball, and that will just be a dot ball. After the end of the 143rd over, 472 for 6 here, Jammu and Kashmir, they'll be extremely disappointed, especially the likes of Dogra. He'll be extremely devastated the way he's been dismissed, but nevertheless, he's played a wonderful knock here. He's come back to this as a batting order after being retired the previous evening, and he's come out and sent out a statement that he is there to fight and he is going to give every inch of his energy as Jammu and Kashmir seek the first ever Ranji Trophy glory in the 67-year history of the competition here. So 472 for 6 after 143 overs here. To all the folks who are listening, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button there. Every single subscription will mean the world to us, because that will give us a hope, positivity, that will give us the hope to continue this battle against fifth cancer. I'm at the age of 33 years old. Fifth cancer, especially the fifth cancer, took away 2.5 years from my passion. I was a sports journalist in India for 4 years, sports journalist in India in New Zealand for 4 years, covering a lot of sports across the globe, the Tokyo Olympics, the Indian Premier Leagues, the rugby leagues in New Zealand, the tennis leagues, the basketball leagues. But unfortunately, the fifth cancer came in 2.5 years ago, and I had to be sidelined on the bed. I had no purpose in life. I had no motivation in life, because I was fighting a battle between life and death. Because the only motivation for me was, if I'm going to be battling it one more day, if I'm going to be surviving one more day, if I'm going to be one more day. But luckily, the universe, despite giving me 5 cancers at the age of 33, it has now brought me to the remission phase here, so I'm completely safe. But as I enter this remission, I'm starting something on YouTube to continue my passion and love for sports journalism, because since the childhood, I've always pursued my career, education, everything towards sports and sports journalism, because I want to use sports as a catalyst to promote positivity in the community and also promote participation in the community. And that's the reason I pursued my entire education and career along those lines. But unfortunately, the last 2.5 years, I lost everything here. So that is the reason I'm extremely new to YouTube. We're just starting it out. We're just on the learning curve. Every single day is a learning curve for me. But every single day is a learning curve for me. But the last 2.5 years battling cancer was definitely something that I never expected, taking away all my dreams, shattering my New Zealand dreams. Being a sports journalist in New Zealand amongst the sporting community there was a wonderful thing here. But now I'm back to life, and through YouTube I'm starting something to continue my passion for sports and sports journalism, and that's the reason the name behind this channel, Sports Beyond Cancer here. So every single subscription will mean the world to me, because it will give me a motivation to wake up. It will give me a purpose to wake up. And thanks to you guys from the past couple of weeks here, I'm finding the motivation to wake up, because I'm finding myself to divert myself from the chaos that's been running around in my life. It's almost close to 1.5 years of fight left with the remission and also the plastic surgery to come in place. But definitely we'll find a way, because I definitely want to show it out to the world and stay resilient and show it out to the world. Despite 5 cancers, I will not give up on my passion for sports and sports journalism, because my only aim right since the childhood was to promote sports participation and sports development in the community and bring a positive change to the community through sports and use sports as a catalyst there. So thank you so much, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button there and share it with your friends and family. And welcome to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vettlamurthy here, and please feel free to follow me on my Instagram handle too, which is on the right bottom corner here. That's the story so far. 473 for 6, and Sahil Lothra, he is batting wonderfully, 27 of 48. How much more can the Jammu and Kashmir get? Every single run will be a gold mine on this ground, and the Karnataka boys, they will definitely know the conditions better here. And with the likes of the international cricketers there, the likes of the Padikkals and the Agarwal and the KLRAHUL, and then the Karun Nayars, definitely they have a strong batting core. And 473 shouldn't be a big trouble to them, especially the way these batters carry their reputation behind them, and given that they know the conditions of Hubli better. So definitely Jammu and Kashmir will be hoping to bat as long as possible and get in as many runs as possible here in this Ranji Trophy final here. Karnataka eyeing their 9th ever Ranji Trophy, while Jammu and Kashmir are playing the finals for the first time in their 67-year stint in the Ranji Trophies here. So Sahil batting on 27 of 49, and Abid is just batting on 2 of 2. Here is Vidyadhar Patil running in this time. Wonderful ball angling into the batter there. He's managed to just tuck it away, glide it away towards the gully region. The ball going back towards the deep backward point region, and that'll just be 1 run here. And with that said, 29 overs for Vidyadhar, 104 for 1 for him, and Jammu and Kashmir 474 for 6 after 144 overs here. And to all the folks, please let us know with your in the chat box. The chat box is open to you. We are eagerly waiting for the first chat box. Please let us know from which part of the city or world you're watching this stream here, because that will make me feel like that I'm talking to some human and having some human conversation and interaction, and not just like I'm talking to some camera, because I've craved for human interaction since the past 2.5 years when I was battling life and death, sitting by the edge of the bed there. So every single interaction will motivate me, will give me the purpose to continue my passion, and also will make me feel like I have some human listening out to me, and so we can have a conversation going out here. So please let us know from which city you're watching this game and which team you're supporting in this tournament, in this game here. This time flight delivery outside the off stump, and the ball pitching and turning away from the batter here, and he sliced it away towards the backward point region. Deep backward point region there. Vaishak Vijay Kumar will cut it off, and the batters having sufficient time to come cross back for 2 runs there. Sahil has raced away to 30 of 51 balls here. Every single run extremely crucial here. Here is Shreyas Gopal. This time beautifully ball, flighted delivery, probably was a googly there. And Sahil strides forward and gently defends it towards the cover region there. That will be a dot ball there. Here is Shreyas Gopal running in. This time a flighted beautifully angling into the pads. He's just defended it back to the bowler there. That will be a dot ball there. Wonderful bowling there from Shreyas. Once again, he has found his rhythm since he's managed to get the big wicket of Paras Dogra, the Jammu Kashmir captain there. Here is Shreyas Gopal, flighted delivery, and has driven it through the cover region there. And I think Vaishak Vijay Kumar will sweep a copper, will cut it off easily, and that'll just be 1 run to the batter there. 477 for 6, and Shreyas Gopal 1 for 117. What a game we are having on the cards here. This is definitely setting up for a big contest here. Both the teams, Jammu and Kashmir especially, fighting inch for inch, and they know that they have to beat bat deep and bat big as much as possible, and they're definitely putting out a fight against this mighty strong bowling lineup of Karnataka, having the likes of Vidyadhar Patils and the Prasidh Krishnas and the Shreyas Gopals and the Shikhar Shetty. They definitely putting out a fight. 477 for 6 against Karnataka in their very home in Hubballi here. This time Shreyas Gopal and Abid going on to the back foot there, opening the face of the bat, and the ball guiding away towards the short third man field region there, and the fielder tracing the ball back, and the batters having only time to come back for the single there. And with that said, 478 for 6 after 144.5. Beg your pardon, there's one more ball to go, so that's the reason I reiterated the score there. But nevertheless, 1 ball to go, and Sahil on strikes, and Shreyas Gopal get the breakthrough here. Can he manage to provide the breakthrough here for Jammu, for Karnataka, get that 7th wicket and push the tailenders to come out into the middle, and then they can have a go at them. It's been a decent day so far for both the teams here. Shreyas Gopal once again flighted, beautifully flighted, and Sahil happy to stride forward and defend it back to the ball there. That will be the end of the over, and that will be 478 for 6 here, and the time is now 14:41. And with that said, that will be day 2 and day 2 here. That will be 2 and day 2. A wonderful game we have on the cards here. Jammu and Kashmir will be extremely disappointed. Paras Dogra falling just 3 to 3.5 overs before the end of the tea break here. He would like to be there in the middle and come back after tea and carry on the proceedings, but unfortunately he was clean bowled by Shreyas Gopal, as he managed to play it on back to the stumps after not playing a convincing defense out there. So 25 overs bowled in this session, 98 runs and 2 wickets. So the run rate 3.92 in this session here. So it's been an even Steven sessions. Both the sessions here. Morning we saw 96 runs and 2 wickets come in the first session, and the second session we saw 98 runs and 2 wickets come off the second session. So that's the story so far. Jammu and Kashmir on 478 for 6 after 145.0 overs. That's the story, as you can see on the scoreboard on the chart here. So Shubham Pundir, he's been dismissed for 121. He batted beautifully, but with the new ball he was dismissed early, along with the likes of the settled Abdul Samad, who was dismissed by Prasidh Krishna of the outside edge, caught by the wicket keeper. He was dismissed for 61 of 104 balls. And then Kanaya Wadwan, he batted beautifully for his 70 of 109. He was given a lot of reprise, especially in the last phase of the innings. A missed catch, a close run out chance, close chop on chance, and then a close cotton bowl chance dropped by Vaishak Vijayakumar, but then a close stump chance, beg your pardon there, with Prasidh Krishna missing out the stumping, but then eventually he managed to hit it towards KLRAHUL there, who also did not manage to hold on in the first attempt. A couple of fumbles and juggles with the ball, and then he managed to hold on to the catch there, and a big reply there for Shikhar Shetty because he got his first wicket here with that catch there, and Paras Dogra, the last man to fall, bowled by Shreyas Goal for 70. What a wonderful knock there by the captain there to be injured last evening, to go back to the dressing room, retired hurt, and he's come back and he's played his heart out for the team here. 70 of 166 balls there. And Sahil with 31 of 55 balls is unbeaten out there. He's shown some positive shots out there in the middle. He's managed to pick up 4 boundaries, and Abid Mushtaq is just out there in the middle there. With that said, with the other part, 1 for 1 not for Prasidh Krishna. He's bowled brilliantly, 3 for 73. Shreyas Gopal and Shikhar Shetty picking up wickets in this session. Both bowlers coming into play. Shikhar Shetty picking the likes of Kanaya Wadwan and Shreyas Gopal managing to get the better of the Jammu Kashmir skipper there, Paras Dogra there. So 478 for 6 after 145 overs here. Ashak Ali, thank you for your message there. Extremely wonderful and kind of you to put the message there. Jammu and Kashmir team, my favorite team. Definitely, Ashak Ali, you would be extremely proud of the way this team has played in this tournament here. They have managed to defeat the big giants of the MP and the West Bengal, and they are completely shown true character here, despite the performance of the Karnataka bowling lineup. They have managed to put up a very good score here. 478 for 6 after 145 overs. Definitely a strong statement sent out there for Jammu and Kashmir, and they are showing it out the cricketing fraternity and to the cricketing world here in India as well as globally that they are here to fight, and they definitely have progressed a long way since the Ranji Trophy was started 67 years ago, and made it to the first finals here, and they definitely have a decent level of upper hand in this tournament here. And Arun Jain 6202, Dinesh G Ram, thank you so much for your message here. uh, अरुण मैं कारकपुर वेस्ट बंगाल से देख रहा हूँ, मैं पुलिस वाला हूँ, मैं पुलिस स्टेशन से देख रहा हूँ. थैंक यू सो मच. आप कहीं कहीं से भी देख रहे हो. थैंक यू so much for your wonderful message here, and thank you for joining in on Sports Beyond Cancer there. Please don't forget to share it with your friends and family, because this will help me in this battle against my fifth cancer here, because it will motivate me to go stay aligned with my passion despite the battle with my fifth cancer, and definitely it will help me to divert myself from my battle with cancer and to focus on my passion and to bring all this kind of content. But that's the reason I'm telling you to share it with as much as people as possible and help me reach that 1,000 goal mark there. So kindly hit that subscribe button there. Ashak Ali, Jammu and Kashmir team. Jaitegi, Jeetegi. Definitely. I like your positivity. Definitely, it looks like they are looking positive, but it's a long game to go. 3 more days, and we have a big Karnataka batting order. I mean, the likes of the Rahuls and the Agarwals, the international stars, and Karun Nair and DevduttPadikkal. Definitely, it is going to be an interesting game here. We have 3 more days to go. It's going to be a long contest here. We'll have to wait and watch here. Stay tuned as we can just go and grab our lunch here. I'll just go and grab my lunch here. Don't go anywhere. Please hit that subscribe button meantime and share it with your friends and family, because every single subscription will help me fight this cancer in a better manner here. I'm a sports journalist who's been working as a sports journalist for 8 years, 4 years in India, 4 years in New Zealand, covering the likes of the Tokyo Olympics and the Indian Premier Leagues and the other leagues here. But last 2.5 years, I battled cancer. The fifth cancer ran for 2.5 years, and struggled fighting for life and death by the side of the bed. But now I've entered remission, and now I can do something here. Still, I have a long treatment process to go, but at least I can start something over the YouTube here. That's the reason we started this channel, Sports Beyond Cancer. And I'm extremely new to YouTube, so just learning how to use the tools, how to use the stream. I don't have a good background. I don't have a good lighting setup. So once we get going, once we get to the 1,000 mark, I'll just definitely invest in all those tools and definitely take it along a long way. But gladly, life has given me a second chance. I can start something on YouTube. Earlier, I used to be on the ground with my sports camera, talking to players, interviewing umpires, and I used to write reports and give coverage to different media houses. But this time, it's extremely new to me, covering it virtually from the computer with the use of a camera here. So please be kind to me and share it with your friends and family, because we need all the support here at Sports Beyond Cancer here. We'll be back after the short break, because I'll just go and grab my lunch, and then we'll continue with the stream here as Jammu and Kashmir are in a strong position here. 478 for 6. Don't go anywhere. This is Saurav Murthy. We'll be back soon. Welcome back. We are back after 2 years of the Ranji finals here, and I'm back after finishing a quick lunch out there. And 480 for 6, and Shahil and Abid are still batting out there in the middle. Shreyas Gopal is bowling in for his 31st over here. 118 for 1 for Shreyas Gopal here. And I welcome you all to Sports Beyond Cancer here. This is Sawa Vitlamurthy, a former sports journalist. Hope you're enjoying this show and hope you're enjoying this stream here. And thank you, Shivananda, for your message. Hi. And thank you, Harihara, for your message. Good to see Kashmir, a team coming up in cricket. The climate there stimulates Europe continent and help developing skills. Therefore, definitely, Harihara. Extremely good to see Kashmir coming up. Not just Kashmir. It's extremely good to see all the teams, a lot of teams coming up, pulling out the potential, and the likes of Kashmir growing up in the cricketing ecosystem here definitely shows that how we are growing as a cricketing nation, how now the talent is grooming across the country, not just concentrated in particular sections of the society and particular sections of the community. It's extremely wonderful to see how cricket is being developed in the corners of the country from different places, to the likes of Jammu and Kashmir. And definitely what a wonderful sight here to see Kashmir here in this Jammu and Kashmir in this finals here. And definitely a lot of work has been done behind the scenes here, but no wonder it speaks volumes about the amount of talent we have in India, and how much has been invested into the grassroots and the school academies and the training camps and training centers, and speaks volumes about the kind of competitive cricket we play across the nation here. Here is Shreyas Gopal running into ball to Abid here. This time a little bit short, and the ball angling into the batter there, and is just driven it towards DevduttPadikkal in the coverage, and there that'll just be dot ball there. To all the folks who joined in on Sports Beyond Cancer, hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully you had your dinner and lunch here. I just managed to finish my lunch here. Sorry, extremely sorry. I was a couple of minutes late here to come back to the stream here, but I had to take my lunch on time because I'm undergoing the medical process, so definitely had to ensure that I have my lunch on time here. And this is the ball keeping low here. He's left the ball kept low just outside the off stump, and that will be a dot ball here. Shreyas Gopal here. He's managed to find his rhythm back after the wicket of Parash Dogra, but this time the ball turning just a few inches away from the off stump there. Here is Shreyas Gopal. This time banks it in short and is cut it away towards past the cover fielder. The ball is running away towards the boundary there. No fielder there out in the deep there. Good shot there by Abid. Then that will be the boundary here for Abid there. What a wonderful shot there. The ball is a little bit short on length, and is rocked back and is driven it away past the cover fielder there. No chance there for DevduttPadikkal, and that will be 4 runs there to end the over. And 485 for 6 after 147 overs here. So thank you everyone. I hope you understood why the name behind the channel is Sports Beyond Cancer, because I'm battling my 5th cancer at the age of 33, so definitely my passion was always sports journalism. I'm coming back to it after a 2.5-year break, battling with life and death here. So now we are all set as we enter remission, and we are gonna be giving all back to the sporting community and want to continue our passion here despite all the odds here. To all the folks, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button there, because every single subscription will give us the purpose to wake up tomorrow with a purpose tomorrow and fight for our passion, fight for our lives. Despite 5th cancer at the age of 33, I want to fight back at life and continuing for my passion and my love for sports and sports journalism here. So here is Prasidh Krishna into the attack now. This time banks it in shot. The ball climbing on the batter there. It's in the air, and it'll just fall wide of Mayank Agarwal there, running in from the 4th slip there. That'll be a reprieve there for the batter there. Wonderful ball there. 133.8 clicks on that one. Prasidh Krishna, he's bending his back, hits the deck hard, and the ball climbing on the batter there. Even though he managed to take off one glove off the handle of the bat there, the ball climbing onto the batter there, and it was in the air for quite some time, and runs away towards the gully region there, and that will be just around 1 run here for the batter there. Beg your pardon, no runs there. Beg your pardon, there, no run there. This time banged in shot outside the off stump, and Sahil has played a wonderful square cut there. The ball running away like a tracer bullet towards the square point region there. 4 runs there from Sahil. Poor ball there from Prasidh Krishna there. Banged it in shot outside the off stump, and the ball was like, come and hit me, and Sahil there wonderfully standing back, and he has managed to cut it away with precision there. The ball going away towards the point region there. 4 runs there coming from the blade of Sahil. What a wonderful shot there. An absolute delight for any cricketing fan to watch such kind of shots, and especially when coming in from a lower middle order and a lower order batter there. Wonderful shot there from Sahil. Here is Prasidh Krishna this time. Good length delivery, climbing on the batter, angling into his body. He's only managed to tap it back to the bowler there. Prasidh Krishna unable to hold on to the ball, and the ball rolling away towards the mid-on fielder DevduttPadikkal there, and that'll be a dot ball there. Wonderful comeback here from Prasidh Krishna. 136.4 clicks on that one. He's cranking up some pace. He is trying to crank up some pace here, and is hitting the deck hard. He's trying to hit the hard lengths, and is managing to get that extra bounce generated from this Hubli surface here, and. Definitely, he's been bowling wonderfully. He's bowling his heart out, especially bending his back, putting all the effort and bowling those extra effort balls there. Prasidh Krishna, can he manage to provide a breakthrough here in this over? And that'll be Prasidh Krishna. Good ball there, good length angling into the batter there, and Sahil there watching it carefully till the end and defending it towards the mid-off region there. That'll be a dot ball there. To all the folks who are watching this Sports Beyond Cancer, please, please, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button there. Take this moment and hit the subscribe button and continue the stream, because that will help us in this fight against my fifth cancer. That will keep me motivated, because that will keep me diverted, because that will make me feel like I have real people listening to me, I have real community out here. So please drop in the chat box from which part of the city you're watching this game, and also which team are you supporting in this game. So please let me know in the chat box. The chat box is open for you, and when you send a message in the chat box, it will make me feel like I'm actually talking to a real person, real people, and not just talking to a camera here, because I have been waiting for human interaction, fighting for life and death for the past 2.5 years, being on the edge of my bed, and it's always wonderful to connect with like-minded people, with the people who love sports and like sports passionately. So definitely I will be eager to connect with those people there. So please drop in the chat box from which city you're watching this game and which team you're supporting in this game here. So with that said, Prasidh Krishna, he's bowled wonderfully, 3 for 79, 28th over, and the last ball of the 20th over. Here is running into bowl to Sahil, and Sahil's batted wonderfully for his 37. This time, beautiful ball outside edge there. It dropped there, just going off the hands of KLRAHUL at second slip there. I think it was just short, if I'm not wrong. We'll have to wait for the highlights here. KLRAHUL putting in the dive with his right hand outstretched, and we have to wait and watch. 140.3 clicks on that one, and KLRAHUL. I'm not sure if it was within his reach or just fell short of him, but lucky reply there for Sahil. Wonderful ball there once again from Prasidh Krishna. 140 clicks on that one. He's cranking up the pace, and he's managed to find the outside edge, but just within outside the reach of KLRAHUL, I guess. I'm not wrong. If I'm not wrong, we'll have to wait for the replay, and that'll be the end of the over. 489 for 6 after 148 overs here at Hubballi. Shreyas Gopal running into ball to Abid Mushtaq. This time the ball, wonderful ball coming into the batter there, and is managed to drive it towards the wide of DevduttPadikkal stationed at mid-wicket region, cover region there, and that will be just one run there. Well, we'll have to wait for the replay of the last ball here. The ball off the outside edge, just falling short of KLRAHUL. Beg your pardon there, just falling short ahead of KLRAHUL, and KLRAHUL managed to get his hands onto it there. And that will be just a dot ball of the previous over. Beg pardon there. KLRAHUL, wonderful bowling there from nevertheless from Prasidh Krishna. Here is Shreyas Gopal this time. Wonderfully flighted outside the off stump and has driven it through the covers region there. And the ball running away towards the sweeper cover region there. And Vaishak Vijay Kumar cutting off the ball, and that will be just a single there for Sahil, who's batted sensibly out there. He's managed to play sensibly for his 38 of 65 balls, and is we all know how every single run in this contest is going to be a gold mine. Batting first, especially against the batting order of the likes of Karnataka, who have all the experience in the world of these international players and the players who have been dominating this format of the game for a long time for Karnataka here. This time Shreyas Gopal banks it in short outside the off stump, and Abid has cut it away once again wide off the cover region there, and good shot there and good fielding there from DevduttPadikkal as he puts in a slide towards his right and stops the ball, restricting the batter to just one run there. So 492 for 6 after 148.3 overs here. It's been a good contest. This could be the first time lucky for Jammu and Kashmir if they manage to go on and win the trophy, and what a turnaround it could be. This time beautifully bowled, angling into the batter there, and Shreyas Gopal has and Sahil has tapped it back to the bowler there. This time Shreyas Gopal Wonderfully shot off the delivery and it's cut it past the point field. The ball running away towards the boundary there, but with Vaishak Vijay Kumar, he'll cut off the ball in just ahead of the ropes there, running in from the sweeper coverage and there, and the batter is coming back for 2 runs there. Poor ball there, short of length, lot of width outside the off stump, and Sahil there opening the face of the bat, not trying to hit the ball too hard, placing it past the backward point fielder there, and the ball running away towards the deep backward point region there, and the batter is comfortably back for 2 runs here. Here is Shreyas Gopal now, and the batter has pulled away. That'll be he'll have to reball that once again there. Arun Jain, Rinkuji Ram. I'm not sure who Rinkuji is, so we'll have to wait. Could you please explain that who is Rinkuji? Definitely Rinkuji Ram, मैं खड़गपुर वेस्ट बंगाल से देख रहा हूँ, मैं पुलिस स्टेशन से देख रहा हूँ, मैं पुलिस वाला हूँ. Thank you so much Arun Jain for logging on to Sports Beyond Cancer. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and share it with your friends and family, because we need all the support in the world to continue this journey on a long-term basis. Once we cross the 500 mark, we'll definitely think about investing in some better tools, better scoring animations, and better softwares or better lightings and backgrounds, because they are receiving a lot of suggestions from people in regards to my background and stuff. And to I'll definitely, once we get to 500, I'll think about continuing this project on a long-term basis here, and that will definitely aid me, keep me motivated and diverted from my battle with my 5th cancer there. So with that said, end of the over, 494 for 6 after 149 here, and the partnership slowly building, 23 of 38 here. Steady partnership out there, but Kashmir will be happy as long as these guys can carry out and take the team as deep as possible. I think it's a good start for Jammu and Kashmir, to be honest, especially against the likes of a bowling lineup of the caliber of Karnataka, who have the likes of Prasidh Krishna, Vidyadhar Patil, the Vaishak Vijay Kumars, who have a lot of experience across the international leagues as well as the international setups, and also with Vaishak and all having a lot of experience with the IPL and all. So definitely a wonderful batting around there by Jammu and Kashmir, who are in the final for the first time ever in the 67 years of them being in the Ranji Trophy here. This time banged in shot outside the off stump. Prasidh Krishna, he's cut it away. Abid Mustaq towards the deep backward point region there, and he'll cross over for an easy single there. It's Prasidh Krishna running into bowl to Sahil. This time wide outside the off stump, he goes for the wild drive there, the wonderfully drive and the beautiful drive shot, the ball going away towards the cover in the sweeper coverage in there. Wonderful shot there, square region there, wonderful shot there, 4 runs there, beautiful shot coming off the blade of Sahil. The ball was a full length delivery outside the off stump, and Sahil going with a wonderful drive, and that'll fetch him 4 runs there. Beautiful shot here, and that'll be 4 runs there for Jammu and Kashmir as well as Sahil there. Here is Prasidh Krishna this time. Can he get a breakthrough here this time? Wonderful ball. Good ball there. Good link ball angling into the batter. And he's only managed to drive it straight towards the mid-on region. That'll just be a dot ball there. Wonderful shot, the previous ball. Wonderful drive towards the wide of the point region there. Beautiful shot there coming from the blade of Sahil Lothra there. High supreme official. Who will win? Definitely at this stage it's tough to say who is going to win. Definitely Jammu and Kashmir have the upper hand, but we all know how strong the batting core is of Karnataka. It's a long game to go, and we'll have to wait and watch for the next 3 days who is going to win. Will it be Jammu and Kashmir who's going to get their first ever Ranji Trophy title, or will it be Karnataka who managed to get the Ranji Trophy for the 9th time in the history here? So it's going to be an exciting contest. The stage is set. Jammu and Kashmir have put up runs on board. I think they have put up runs on board after opting to bat there, and Karnataka will be eager to dismiss them as early as possible and come back into the chase. And they definitely know they have all the likes of the batters out there in the middle for them at the top order, and definitely they will be hoping that they get the better of the Jammu and Kashmir total that they put here and get in an extra lead to put back Jammu and Kashmir back into the batting there. So with that said, here is Prasidh Krishna. This time the ball outside the off stump, and it was going away from the batter. The climbing onto the batter there. He's managed to open the face of the bat. The ball going in the air between the slip fielders there, and the ball running away towards the third man region there for a boundary. And with that shot, that will bring up the 500 for Jammu and Kashmir. Wonderful ball there for Prasidh Krishna. The ball climbing onto the batter outside the off stump, and he's opened the face of the bat, and he's managed to hit it between the slip fielders and slip fielder and gully fielder there. And the ball going away into the boundary. 4 runs there. That will bring up the 500 mark here for Jammu and Kashmir in the 150th over. No wonder the entire dressing room, the dugout is happy there. Standing ovation, not just for the shot, but for notching that 500 mark here with that kind of a shot here in fashionable style here. Here is Prasidh Krishna, full toss, angling into the pads. He's driven it this time not convincingly towards the deep mid-wicket region there. And DevduttPadikkal running in from the mid-on region. And he'll run across, and he'll restrict the batters for 2 runs. And with that 2 runs, brings up the 50 of Sahil Lotra. What a wonderful knock he's played. He's played in this situation, especially in this big juncture of his career, as well as the juncture of the tournament. The finals of the Ranji Trophy here. And Sahil Lotra, 50 runs of 73 balls. What a wonderful knock here, Sahil Lotra. Take a bow, gentlemen. He's played a wonderful knock. He stayed calm. He's played sensibly. And despite the captain being dismissed, he stayed out there, and he's kept his head grounded, and he's played simple cricket there. Waited for the bad balls, rotated the strikes, and picked the singles, and took those odd boundaries, and he's notched up a wonderful 50. This could be a crucial knock under circumstances, given the magnitude of the game here, and given that Jammu and Kashmir are playing the first ever Ranji Trophy here. Definitely, there you go. Paras Dogra is out there in his balcony, acknowledging Sahil Lotra's innings. A wonderful knock here. Sahil Lotra, 50 not out of 73 balls, 7 fours. And that is a wonderful knock, and it's still out there battling it out for his team here. To all the folks who have just joined in on Sports Beyond Cancer, this is Saurav Vittalmurthy. Hope you're enjoying the show. I am currently battling my 5th cancer, and that's the reason the name of behind the channel here, Sports Beyond Cancer here. So please don't forget to hit the subscribe button there. Every single subscribe button will mean the world to us. Every single subscription, every single like will mean the world to us in this fight against cancer and in this fight against life, to follow my passion for sports and sports journalism here. Here is Shreyas Gopal running in. This time he shuffles across the off stump and only managed to tap it just towards the point region. The keeper, Prasidh Krishna, is happy to go and collect the ball, and that will be a dot ball there. And to all the people who have just joined in, please, I see 51 people have joined in. Please hit that subscribe button. Take this moment and hit the subscribe button, and also do let us know in the chat that from which place you're watching this game, and also which team you're supporting in this game here, because that will make me feel like that I'm talking to a human and a real person there, and having a human conversation, and not just speaking out to a camera. And it will motivate me to do my work in a better way and come back stronger and come back with a better way, because it's all about human connections. That's what makes me happy there, because I've been battling from the edge of my bed from the last 2.5 years, and now that I went to intermission, I'm happy to start something on the YouTube platform. Earlier I used to be covering with my camera, with my paper and pen, book and pen out there in the stadiums, be it 4 years in India, 4 years in New Zealand. I was working with the Tokyo Olympics, covered a lot of leagues in the world. I used to be on field, but this is extremely new to me, covering something from the YouTube platform here. So it's a big learning curve for me, and if it's going to be definitely a long way, every single day is a learning curve. So please support me and hit that like button, and also stay tuned for more sporting actions here on Sporting Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy brought to you for you. And please hit the like button, and also subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on my Instagram handle, which is given at the bottom right corner of your screens there. And this time, Ryan Becker, welcome back, Ryan Becker. You have been consistently, you have been big constant here in my support journey. Thank you so much for logging in all the way from USA. This is the pinnacle of the Indian domestic cricket here. This is the Ranji Trophy final here between the two states, Jammu and Kashmir and Karnataka. And Jammu and Kashmir reaching the for the first time we managed to reach the finals in 67 years, and Karnataka, I think they are trying to get the Ranji title for the 9th time here. So this is going to be an interesting contest. Thank you from all the way to log in from USA and watching this pinnacle of the Indian domestic cricket here, as Jammu and Kashmir are 507 for 6 after 151 overs here in the first innings here, after opting to bat here in Hubballi here. Thank you so much for the message there, Salim Anwar. Jammu and Kashmir will lead Karnataka by nose. Okay, definitely we'll have to wait and watch. Jammu and Kashmir will lead Karnataka. I mean, yes, hopefully we have to wait and watch. This is going to be a long contest. No wonder they'll have to bowl wonderfully, because we'll have to wait and watch how things go and how things go apart in the second innings because Karnataka bat extremely deep with the likes of the Rahul and the Mayank Agarwals and Karun Nayars and the DevduttPadikkal who's been in prime form and a lot of youngsters and they're extremely bad deep. So we'll have to see how things go. And no wonder Akib Nab has been wonderful for Jammu Kashmir. He's bowling wonderfully, and Akib Nabi has been bowling wonderfully, and we have to see how he goes ahead in this time bowling against those top class batters out there. 507 for 6 after 151 overs as Sahil is out there in the middle, and Prasidh Krishna has been replaced by Shetty here. Shikhar Shetty is back into the bowling attack here. Can he pick up one more wicket here and provide the much required breakthrough here and let Karnataka bowlers rip through the lower batting order and the tailenders here? Wicket is going to be extremely crucial, and Sahil should do wonders for Karnataka here. Here is Shetty now running in with the angle there, with the left arm angle. Wonderful ball there, flighted outside the leg stump and turning into the batter. And Sahil acknowledging the good ball, and he's happy to gently tap the ball back to the bowler there. And thank you, Aditya Gowda from UK, rooting for Karnataka. Thank you so much, Aditya Gowda, for streaming all the way from UK and watching this game, supporting Karnataka there. Namaskara, Aditya. Hope you're enjoying this contest. Hope you had a lunch. And 507 for 6, 151.2 overs here. Here is Shetty. This time, flighted delivery, angling into the pads. He's happy to drive it away towards the mid-on region there. That'll just be a dot ball there. Wonderful bowling. Wonderful to see the left arm spinners coming in and bowling with the arm and turning the ball away from the batters there. This has been a good bowling from Shetty, just bowling around 80 clicks there. With this time, beautiful ball, the ball turning into the batter there, just outside the off stump, off the outside edge, going away towards the cover fielder there. That will be a dot ball there. $507 for 6. Day 2, session 3. This is going excitingly. This is shaping up wonderfully. They are worthy of a final contest here. Wonderful ball coming in with the arm there. The arm ball there coming in from Shetty into the batter, angling into the right hander, and is defended wonderfully back to the ball. Wonderful pressure being filled by Shetty. He is lining up the batter there. Can he manage to lure him to play that fall shot here? Can he manage to play that false drive here? And this is going to be exciting. I hope Shetty flights the ball and manages to draw him out of his crease and play that fall shot or false drive here. Hopefully he managed to fly the ball this time. A full delivery, and he drives it straight towards the long off region there, and he'll cross over for an easy single there, and that will be the end of the over. 508 for 6 with just one run coming off it after 152 here. Devguru Life, thank you for a wonderful message there. Very nice, brother. Keep going. Thank you very much, Devguru Life, for the kind motivation and inspiration, and for being so kind enough to drop that message and sending in that acknowledgement there. Definitely means the world to me. That's because it gives me the motivation to believe in life and to believe in the universe and its ways. Because there are people like you who send out acknowledgements and support me in this journey. Because it's been a tough journey the last 2.5 years, being sidelined on the bed, battling my 5th cancer. But definitely, it gives me hope because I've always wanted to be a journalist promoting sports to the community, to bring in development, and because we all know in India we did not get access to a lot of sports during our early age, and that's the reason I decided during my 10th or the 12th standard there that I need to promote sports in such a direction so that sports can be promoted to the community, and not just sports in the manner of the elite sports. I have to promote sports in the community. I mean that participation of sports should be promoted in the community, and people should make the kids participate in the sports, and a lot of access should be given to sports there. And that's the reason I pursued my career, my education, my job. 8 years of working as a sports journalist, 4 years in India, 4 years in New Zealand, covering the likes of Indian Premier League, the Tokyo Olympics, a lot of rugby leagues, a lot of basketball, football leagues around the globe. I battled 4 cancers through it. But my 5th cancer took away 2.5 lives away from me, battling life and death for the past 2.5 years. But now I'm back as I've entered remission phase. And as I entered remission phase, I thought, why not I continue my passion for sports and sports, and once again through YouTube is extremely new to me. I'm definitely finding it extremely tough watching it from the screen here, because I earlier used to be with my sports camera and with my book and pen, interviewing players, talking to umpires, talking to the management, and getting their inputs and information and other stuff there. But this time it's extremely new, so it's a learning curve for me. Extremely disappointed to be covering here virtually this time, because I've always been on the ground, but definitely it's going to be a learning curve. And definitely you guys are giving me a motivation to wake up with a purpose now as I go through my remission phase. My plastic surgery is still pending, and a lot of way to go ahead in the treatment with 1.5 years of treatment left to go. But definitely this kind of motivation from you guys, messages from you guys, definitely gives me the motivation to wake up, because the last 2.5 years I had no motivation to wake up, no purpose to wake up, because every day was a battle in life and death. But gladly I'm under remission here, fifth cancer at the age of 33, but we are still battling it out. We want to show it to the world that resilience goes a long way, and no matter what comes, be it 5 cancers, we are not going to give up on our passion for sports and sports journalism, and the dream that the child carried within me at a very early young age, promote sports in the most positive direction, to promote development in the community. Here is Karun Nair. He's been given the ball here. Karnataka desperately looking for a breakthrough here, and here the ball's been tossed up to Karun Nair, wide outside the off stump, and the keepers missed it. The ball keeping low off his pads, and they'll pick up 2 byes here. This time wonderfully tossed outside the off stump, and Sahil drives it past the cover fielder there, and the ball going away to the super cover region there, and that will be just 1 run and 3 runs coming off this over. Big upon 2 byes and 1 run, so just 3 runs coming off the over here. 511 for 6 here after 153 overs here. And this has been a good start here from Jammu and Kashmir. I mean, the kind of cricket, the brand of cricket they have been playing in this tournament, simply extraordinary. And the way they defeated the MP, and then they come back and defeated Bengal there in the semis, absolutely wonderful stuff. And it is such a wonderful thing to watch how Jammu and Kashmir has been growing in the recent times, and definitely does a world of good, not just for Jammu and Kashmir but for Indian cricket too, because a lot of talents being groomed across the country, and we are able to develop cricket in different corners of the country, and such as the volume and the competitiveness of the Indian cricket here. So BCCI, hats off to them for doing such a wonderful job across the zonal levels, across the different states, across the different cities there. The kind of setup they brought in the school academies, and definitely speaks volume about how Jammu and Kashmir, they are showing it out that they can also come and compete in the finals, and give Karnataka a chase for the money, putting out a wonderful show against world-class bowlers here, scoring 511 for 6 after opting to bat, and they are definitely showing character out there, and this speaks volumes for Jammu and Kashmir, coming for the first time in the Ranji finals in the 67 years, and they managed to bat wonderfully in the first innings here, playing against the world-class bowling lineup of Karnataka here. He's got a wonderful 50. He's got a wonderful 50. He's played a patient knock. He's waited for those loose deliveries, and he's capitalized on them. He is always ready to punish the bowler when they are off their charts, and he's managed to notch up his 50. Wonderful knock under pressure. Not under pressure, if you could call it, but definitely these guns are definitely required, because Jammu and Kashmir want every single run coming their way, because every single run in this game is going to be a gold mine for them, especially batting first against Karnataka. Vaishak Vijay Kumar, he's been given the ball now, and he's bowled wonderfully, actually 29 overs, none for 48. Unfortunate to have not picked up any wicket, but he's bowled wonderfully, tight lines there compared to the other. But this time a mix up there. Could this be a run out? Having a shy at the bowler's end there, and Sahil has made it back to the crease there. Sahil, the ball was climbing onto the batter. He tapped it towards the cover point fielder there. Sahil was halfway down, no response there for Mustaq. Then Mustaq runs in, and Sahil had to scamper towards the non-striker's end here, and somehow they managed to complete the run there. No damage there in the end there. A lot of miscommunication out there in the middle between the two batters, Sahil and Abid there, and no damage, and it will be 512 for 6 after 153.1 overs here. Vaishak Vijay Kumar, none for 49. He's bowled wonderfully. Unfortunate to have not picked up a wicket on this Hubballi surface here. He's managed to keep the batters at bay, bowling those tight lines, keeping the run rate and strike rate at check. But he's not been lucky enough to find the wicket here. This time, change in field here to the left-hander here. I think this is going to be a bouncer, a tactical bouncer, or probably just diverting the attention of the batter there. I think he's brought in a deep square leg region and a deep fine leg region there. So definitely intentions of bowling that bouncer here. Will he try to bounce out a bit here, or is it just a tactical move, and is he going to go for the walker? This time he bounces and he pulls it away, just going wide off the fielder. Wicket keeper there Prasidh Krishna, and the ball running away towards the fine leg boundary there. 4 runs there. I'm not sure if he managed to get some bat onto it. No, he hasn't managed to get some bat onto it. That will be Bice there. Vaishak Vijay Kumar bending his back and bowling a bouncer, but straying down the line. Not the correct line to bowl because there was nowhere directed into the body there. Going away from the body, straying down the leg, and the keeper had no chance. And that will be Bice there as the umpire rightfully signs. And DevduttPadikkal has a sigh on his face there. He's not happy. He's not happy with Vaishak Vijay Kumar giving away those freebies because this is a crucial game, the finals here, and we all know Jammu and Kashmir. There's a surprise element because Karnataka don't know how their bowling lineup will turn out to be on this surface with Akib Nabi bowling so wonderfully. So definitely every single save is all going to be extremely crucial there. This time a full delivery and he's gone for the big wild slash there. It is a full delivery with the ball moving away from the batter there, and Abid Mustaq goes for the big drive out over the mid-off region there, but the ball flies off the offside edge, goes over the slip quadrant, and it goes over the third man boundary there for 4 runs there. Lucky boundary there. The ball shaping away from the batter, and Mustaq there, nowhere clear near the ball, tried to go for the big flash drive off the outside edge over the slip quadrant, and the ball swung bounce into the boundary there. Lucky for there. The partnership now just 1 run shy of a 50 here. 520 for 6 here. He is living dangerously here. Abid Mustaq. Can Vaishak manage to get a breakthrough here? This time a good length delivery angling into the batter there, and Abid rightfully defending it back to the bowler there. Hi Aditya Gowda once again. Any prediction on first inning score from JNK? Aditya Gowda, I think they should be getting somewhere close to 600, if I'm not wrong. And I think Karnataka will be eager to get him somewhere close to 550, 560. Karnataka will be definitely aiming to restrict them to 550, 560 because getting this wicket is extremely crucial, breaking this partnership because then they can run through the lower batting or the tail-enders there because I think that should be an easy task there because getting this the amount of runs they will pile up in the first innings mainly depends on when they break this partnership out there, when they get out, when they manage to dismiss the likes of Sahil Lothra because he's batting beautifully out there, and definitely we need a breakthrough here. Karnataka badly needs a breakthrough here to rip through into the tail-enders of the Jammu and Kashmir batting lineup there. Arun Jain, thank you for your message once again. Lucknow Siddiq Rao, thank you so much. You're watching from the police station here. Vishalji, thank you so much, and I hope you're enjoying the stream and contest here. Here is Vaishak running into ball to Abid Mustaq here. Can Vaishak manage to get a wicket of this last ball of this over here? Here is running in. This time banks it in short outside the off stump, and Abid has guided away towards the wide of the third man fielder there. They were interested to come back for the second run there, but Sahil rightfully declining the second run. That would have been in tight here because Mayank Agarwal was quickly onto the ball there, and that will bring up the 50 partnership between the two people for the 7th wicket here. Wonderful partnership here, a 50 partnership. That is going to be a crucial partnership given the juncture of the contest and the game. 151, 521 for 6, and that will be a 50 partnership between the two batters out there in the middle between Mustaq and between Mustaq and Sahil Lothra, and wonderful 50 partnership. Sahil Lothra, he's been brought back into this game. He was benched in the last game, and he's been brought back into this game, and he's batted wonderfully. He's been replaced by one Shad Sharma. He has replaced one Shad Sharma, and he's been brought into the squad, and he's batted beautifully there. And along with Abid Mustaq, they managed to put up 50 runs for the 7th wicket here, unbeaten 50-run partnership there for the 7th wicket here. Rajnagar to continue from the other end. Yes, Karnataka flighted a beautiful ball, almost jogging Abid Mustaq there. He's only managed to squeeze it back to the bowler there. That will be a dot ball here. Will Abid take the bait? Will he try to go and play the big shot here? Will he fall for the bait here? We'll have to wait and watch here. Karun Nair once again. This time a little bit short and too close to cut there. He tries to cut just going past the outside edge and lodges into the keeper's hands there. Close call there. And the keeper knows it. So does KLRAHUL at first slip, and so does Karan Nair. That was too close to play the cut shot, and it's just managed to avoid the outside edge here. This time, tossed wide outside the off stump. The ball pitching and turning way wider out from the batter there. That will be just a dot ball as the batter decides to leave the ball there. This time, wonderfully bowled Karun Nair. The ball, that extra bounce and good carry there from the wicket keeper there outside the off stump. And Abid once again happy to leave the ball to the keeper there. He's seen the ball till the end. He is watching the ball till the end, reading the bounce on the ball here. Abid. This time angling it into the pads there. Abbott tries to guide it towards the mid-wicket region there, but doesn't get good contact on the ball there. And that will be just a dot ball there. Karun Nair, he's bowled beautifully in this over. I think he'll probably need to tempt Abid to step down rather than bowling those flat lines so that he can make him play that fall shot here. Otherwise, the flatter lines, Abid is just going to play the straight bat towards the point and the cover fielders there. Once again, a straighter ball, and Abid drives it to the cover fielder there. That will be a dot ball here. 521 for 6. A maiden over for Karun Nair here after 155 overs. 521 for 6 here, Jammu and Kashmir. So to all the folks, just have a look at the scorecard here. We'll have a look at the scorecard. And that's been the scorecard so far here. So this is the scorecard here. Kamran Iqbal dismissed for 6 here. And he could not play a decent knock here at the top order. Scott by Rahul of Prasidh Krishna. Wonderful bowling there by Prasidh Krishna. But Yawer Hassan and Shubham Pundir batting beautifully to put up that 139 run partnership for the second wicket. Wonderful batting, both of them, especially Yawer Hassan. The way he started, he's managed to score that runs initially, and the way he saw off the new ball along with Shubham Pundir yesterday morning. Wonderful batting. That 136 partnership, 139 partnership set the stage here for Jammu and Kashmir. And then Shubham Pundir carried on with Abdul Samad, beg your pardon, because Paras Dogra walked in yesterday and he was injured and he had to leave the field, retired hurt there. And Abdul Samad and Shubham Pundir batted beautifully. 121 for Shubham Pundir and Abdul Samad 61, and they carried on and put a wonderful score here with Abdul Samad scoring 50 and Shubham Pundir scratching up the 100 there. But earlier this morning, Karnataka picking up that new ball managed to pick up both the settled batters, and Karnataka would have definitely believed that they were back into this game. They were gonna run through this innings here, but then came Dogra, who was injured. He wanted to be out there for his team. He wanted to be a leader out there for his team, and he walked out in the middle and played a captain's knock there, played a resilient knock there, showed character, showed some leadership quality out there as far as Dogra scored 70. But unfortunately, he played on off a defense, the ball going on back to the stumps and crashing off the ball of Shreyas Gopal there. And then Kanaya Wadwan, he batted beautifully, 70 of 109 balls there, and he was dismissed, caught by Rahul. He was living dangerously because he got a lot of reprise, especially just a couple of overs before he was dismissed. He got a multiple number of opportunities, caught and bowl chance, then a stumping miss chance, and a drop chance, and then a ball he chopped on just close away from the stumps there, and then finally he holed out to KLRAHUL, who fumbled a multiple number of times and juggled the balls multiple number of times before holding on to the catch there. And Kanaya Wadwan, the wicket keeper, was dismissed for 70, and Sahil Lothra is batting out there in the middle beautifully, unbeaten, 56 of 92 balls here. So that's the story so far, and that's the scorecard so far. And Jammu and Kashmir 523 for 6 after 155.2 overs here. Vaishak into the attack here. Thank you, Sunil Narwal, for your message here. I'm not sure what message you had put, but he's retracted his message here. I hope he puts back his message here. Probably some editing there, and he probably put back his message there. Here is Vaishak Vijay Kumar running into bowl to Sahil this time. Following delivery outside the off stump, he smashed it towards the deep backward point region, and that'll just be one run there as Vidya Patil is out there in the deep, protecting the boundary line there. What a game we've had. Jammu and Kashmir, absolutely wonderful here. They have shown it out to the world, they've shown it out to the cricketing family that they are here to stay and they are here to play this game in a wonderful manner here, and they're batting beautifully here. Vijay Kumar bangs it in shot. He goes for the pull shot, Abid, but doesn't manage to get any bat on it, and that will be a dot ball as the ball goes away towards the wicket keeper there. One for the over there, coming in from the umpire there. Good ball there this time. Better ball bouncer here, directed into the body of the batter there. Better line and length there this time, coming in from the White Shark here. This time banks in shot outside the off stump and has managed to drive it past towards the deep point region. Then the batter is scampering for a quick single there. Good running within the batters there. Fumble there from the fielder. Karan running in from the deep point region there, and that will give them the opportunity to come back for second run there. Good running within the two. Good communication, and they managed to come back for 2 runs here. Vijay Kumar outside the off stump. He just slips at the popping crease there, and he's lost his foot there, so and definitely has a fall. But is look, I think is safe there. I think there's no concern of injury there, and the batter cut it away towards the deep third man region there, and that will be 1 run here. With that run, 527 for 6 after 156 overs here. To all the folks who are watching Sports Beyond Cancer here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button there. Every single subscription will help us in this fight against cancer, in the 5th battle against cancer. Will give me a motivation to wake up and continue my passion and love for sports and sports journalism here, and will give me a channel to channelize my energy through this platform and continue my passion for sports as I go through the remission and the plastic surgery phase for the next 1.5 years. Will definitely motivate me to keep it going, find that motivation to wake up every single day here. So with that said, 527 for 6 after 56, so 156 overs here. Farooq Ahmad, thank you from your message there. Farooq from Kashmir, very nice voice. Thank you so much, Farooq Ahmad, for your compliments there. Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying the way Jammu and Kashmir has been playing through this entire tournament, and definitely worthy of having the place here in the finals here. And no wonder they're putting out a show here, batting first 527 against for 6 against the mighty bowling, mighty Karnataka bowling lineup here, and they're definitely batted their hearts out, and this is going to be an exciting contest here. The game is shaping up wonderfully well. It's not going to be a one-sided game here because Jammu and Kashmir putting in the first runs on board here, and then it's going to be an exciting contest here. Well, we have to wait and watch. I think the Ryan, it's you of light here. I think it's a bad light out here. Beg your pardon there. That is not what we expected here. I think the umpires brought out his light meter. A lot of clouds lurking in the air in Hubballi, and the umpire will have to bring out the light meter here. It's disappointing here to see that it's just 3:51 here in India in Hubballi, and the light meters brought out because a lot of clouds in the sky. Win TV experience, 1 win पे 6,000 डाउन पे लगा है. Big fan there, and he was brought up the light meter there, and the players are walking out from the ground here. This is not the sight we expected here. This is not the sight we expected here. The game was going in a wonderful direction here, and the bad light stopped play. The bad light stopped play. That's the sad news for all you gentlemen here, to all the cricketing fans who've been watching the game. This is an extremely sad news here. The bad light coming into picture here, with the cloud lurking in the just above the grounds here, and play has been suspended due to bad light here. We have to wait for the next update here when we could continue the game here, and it all started because DevduttPadikkal brought on a pacer here, and as soon as he brought on a pacer here, the umpires had to bring in the light meters here because they did not want the batters to be injured because the clouds was lurking in the air, and they brought on the light meter here, and definitely they had to go off here. They had to ask Karnataka that if they are happy to go off or if you want to continue with the spinners here, and Karnataka said they are happy to go off and they do not want to continue with part-timers with the likes of Karun Nair because they don't want to give away those extra runs and they want their prime pacers to be on the attack there. So Karnataka team rightfully wanting to step out of the field here because they did not want to bowl part-time spinners just to go fill in those overs here, and rightfully they made the right choice because Karun Nair and the likes of Karun Nairs were easy to play on by these batters here. So definitely Karnataka rightfully we have to wait for the right amount of flight to bring their pacers back, and they opted to go off from the field here, and the play has been suspended here. The dice was thrown towards Karnataka direction. If you want to continue, you have to bowl the part-time spinners or slow bowlers. You can't have a bring on your pace bowlers here, and the umpire is rightfully telling them you can't bring on your pacers in this kind of a lighting situation here. So we can opt out if you want to be restrict to yourself to bring in those pacers here. So that's the reason play has been suspended due to bad light here. Jammu and Kashmir 527 for 6, and I request all these people who are logged into Sports Beyond Cancer, thank you so much for logging on and supporting us in this journey. Every single support means a lot in this journey, in this battle against cancer. I'm not sure how you don't know how much it means to me because I've been battling life and death for the past 2.5 years. So every single subscribe gives me the hope to continue for my passion, to pursue my passion and give it all back to my passion and love. And despite battling the fifth cancer at the age of 33, it gives me hope that I have to cling on to life and not think about the negative side of life here. Thank you so much there. So take this break and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. It will definitely take me closer to the 500 mark there. I will be extremely happy if I reach the 500 mark because that will be a start. That will be the first step clicked off, and then we will slowly grow to the 1,000 member mark because I know you'll definitely share it with your friends and family, and then we can reach to the 1,000 member mark there. So please take this moment as the bad light stops play to hit that subscribe button there on Sports Beyond Cancer here. So that's the story so far. Sahil Lothra and Abid Mustaq batting beautifully there. Partnership of 56 of 80 balls, and Lothra's nafta is 50 there, 57 of 93 balls here. So we'll have to wait and watch. It extremely looks unlikely if play is going to continue from here on because I see a lot of dark clouds lurking in the air, and it definitely doesn't look positive for the game of cricket as well as the batters there because Jammu and Kashmir are definitely having the momentum going there. They were like to bat out there in the middle, but Karnataka rightfully on the part. Wanting to bring on the pacers, and they did not want the slow bowlers to be in the attack because that would give Jammu and Kashmir some easy runs, and every single run can be crucial in this competition here. So hope you're enjoying the stream, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I just see only 6 members have managed to hit the subscribe button despite 45, 46 people logging on to the stream out there. So take this opportunity, hit that subscribe button, and help us in this cause, help us in this journey, and take us to build this community supporting Beyond Cancer here. And to all the folks who joined in, we'll be back soon here on Sports Beyond Cancer. We're just waiting for an update from the umpire in regards to the lighting here. So we'll be back soon. We'll be just going for a small breather here. So just sip on some water, and we'll be back after stretching for some time because we've been sitting for quite some long, covering a multiple number of games all throughout the past 15 days since the World Cup has begun. So stay there, and thank you for being a part of Sports Beyond Cancer. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't go anywhere. We'll be back on Sports Beyond Cancer, and also do follow us on the Instagram handle, which is provided on the right bottom of the screens there, Saurabh_Chacharito. So please don't forget to hit the follow button on my Instagram handle too, so that we can build a community for like-minded people who love sports passionately there. So we'll be back with an update there, and as of now, the bad light has suspended play here in Hubballi. Very, very well. We have an update here. We have an update coming in from the Hubli, from the Ranji finals here between Jammu and Kashmir and Karnataka. And the news out there in the middle is not a good one that we would like to hear. The play has been called off for today. The play has been called off for today due to bad light there. So that's the story out there from Hubli. Play has been called off for today due to bad light, and the game will begin tomorrow. The live game will begin tomorrow on day 3 at 9:20 a.m. from Hubli. So that's the story out there, ladies and gentlemen. The play has been called out, unfortunately, due to bad light here. Almost 1 hour earlier, the play has been suspended, and we'll be coming back for the live coverage tomorrow at 9:20 from Hubli here. So that's the story so far. 527 for 6. Jammu and Kashmir after 156 overs. That was before the bad light comes into play and to stop the game there, suspending the day's play there. So that's been the story so far, and that's been. Let me put the scorecard out there for you. Shubham Pundir dismissed for 125 and Abdul Samad overnight heroes. They batted beautifully, but they were dismissed early today. Courtesy new ball being brought in by Karnataka, and they managed to remove both the settled batters there. They thought they were in a good position, getting rid of the settled batters there, but Dogra walked in once again back after being retired hurt last evening, yesterday. He comes out and stands tall for the team. He played a wonderful knock there, captain's knock, despite being injured. He walked out in the middle and he played beautifully. He stood out there in the middle and probably anchored the innings, and probably caused frustration in the Karnataka camp because the way he batted, he was calm under pressure, did not get frustrated, and always stayed calm. Rotated his strike and played as per the circumstantial deliveries came in, and he managed to put up 70 runs on board. But unfortunately, only managed to have played on to a ball from Shreyas Gopal and was clean bowled there. And Kanaya had won an extremely wonderful knock there, 670 runs from 109 balls, which included 9 beautiful shots to the fences there. And he batted beautifully along with Dogra to build that partnership out there, which was extremely crucial there for Jammu and Kashmir there. Karnataka a little bit off the charts here with the bowling lineup there. They're a little bit erratic with the line and lengths, not attacking the stumps on regular basis. In some situations, they were not good with the field there. The missing stump chance of Wadwan there from Prasidh Krishna, and then a cotton ball drop missed chance by Vaishak Vijay Kumar. That's a tough chance, to be honest, but definitely at this level, at this standard, you're definitely should be taking those kind of chances here, because that was not hit too hard. It was just punched back towards the bowler there. And then since then, Sahil Lothra, he has managed to hold the fort here for Jammu and Kashmir, and he's been the thorn between Karnataka running into the Jammu and Kashmir too, and he stood out there like a pillar. He stood out there like battling it out against the Karnataka bowlers and pacers, and he's played a wonderful knock. He's batting 157 unbeaten on 93 balls. And then Abid Mustaq, he has batted beautifully. A couple of good shots, couple of lucky shots to go to the boundary there. He's managed to live dangerously in the end, but he survived there and managed to notch up a 50-run partnership for the 8th wicket there, 7th wicket there, and they are unbeaten there. So they'll definitely walk out tomorrow, and they'll be looking to carry on as much as possible in tomorrow's game here. On the other side, Karnataka will be hoping that they manage to pick up early wickets tomorrow and somehow get a run into the Jammu and Kashmir tailenders here. They would be eager to rip through the tailenders and somehow manage to pick those early wickets and try to restrict Jammu and Kashmir somewhere close to 570, 560, and Karnataka will be definitely pleased with that. On the other hand, Jammu and Kashmir will be eager to get somewhere close to 625, 650 and put up that big mammoth total and give them the bowlers a wonderful chance to bowl against those wonderful top laden, heavy laden Karnataka batting top order with the likes of the Rahul and the Agarwal and the Karun Nair and the DevduttPadikkal and the Prasidh Krishna. So definitely a long batting lineup there for Karnataka. The Shreyas Gopal. So Jammu and Kashmir, I think at this stage after day 2, Jammu and Kashmir will be a more pleased team compared to Karnataka, because they managed to tackle the tough bowling lineup of Karnataka and put up 530 odd runs within 2 days here, and they'll definitely be looking to get to somewhere closer to 620, 650 there, and that will definitely make them happy over the situation, and then the bowlers can have a go, and Karnataka batters will have to face the likes of Rakib Nabi, who's bowling wonderfully. So it's going to be interesting contest here for all the cricket cricketing fans outside here, this is looking like a promising contest. It's shaping up wonderfully. Jammu and Kashmir 500 and close to 530 on the end of second day, and it's shaping up wonderfully because we all know this is going to be a wonderful contest. Your first innings lead is going to be extremely crucial in a high scoring game. So we'll have to wait and watch how things go ahead. And RKNFV. No, it's not declared. Beg your pardon there. It's not declared. Bad light stopping play. It's bad light stopping play. RKNV. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding that you got from this. I'm not sure from where you saw the declare, or probably you just got confused because the play has been stopped. No, it's not declared. The play has been called off for today because of the bad light there. So that's the reason the play has been suspended, and the batters will come back tomorrow. Jammu and Kashmir will resume their innings at 527 for 6 tomorrow, 9:20 right from Hubli. So hope you all enjoyed the stream. Hope you are enjoying the contest here. And Karnataka, Prasidh Krishna has bowled beautifully, picking up those 3 wickets for 70 odd runs, and Shreyas Gopal and Shetty picking up the wicket of Dogra, and one later in the second session here, and a wicket each for Vidyadhar Patil and Shreyas Gopal and Shikhar Shetty. Prasidh Krishna has picked up 3 wickets here, bowling beautifully there. And Jammu and Kashmir will be happy. They will be sleeping happy tonight, but Karnataka will have a lot to think about because they have to come in and bundle out Jammu and Kashmir as soon as possible. Probably within the first hour or first session here, Karnataka should be aiming to bowl out Jammu and Kashmir somewhere close to 570, 580. That will be their agenda for tomorrow, and then come back and get the lead as early as possible. It's just going to be day 3, a long way to go into the tournament. Yeah. So Karnataka will definitely have to bat for 1.5 or 2 days and get those runs on board. And no wonder they have all the potential, all the batters there. We all know who all come through in the batting ranks in the top order. Yeah, definitely world-class players, international players, a couple of them, and then no wonder it's going to be a good contest between bat and ball, and it's shaping up wonderfully. And what a spectacle for the cricketing fans across the globe. A lot of tournaments running around all through the globe. The domestic pinnacle here, Jammu and Kashmir trying for the first ever Ranji win, and Karnataka coming en route towards their 9th win in the Ranji win after they are coming into the Ranji final almost after 11 years. So this looks like an exciting contest, and from around the globe, what a game we had on the cards yesterday with England winning the game by 2 wickets against Pakistan in the Super 8 Group 8. What a game we had. Horribrook, what a kind of a knock. That's the kind of a knock you want to see a captain play. Just like Dogra came out there with an injured hand, he still managed to come out there for his team because he wanted to be out there for his team in this crucial final against Karnataka, and he wanted to show it to the team members. He wanted to send out a statement and be a role model to others that despite the odds, despite the injuries, out there battling it out for his team, and he's going to give his heart and soul for his team here. And just like that, Harry Brook yesterday, Pakistan was England. What a wonderful game, chasing that 166, and England that early setbacks with both the openers back in the dugout. Harry Brook, what a game. He's managed to play so maturely, so sensibly, took on the bowlers, waited for those bad deliveries and punished the Pakistan bowlers, and took the game deep and notched up his first ever T20 international century, his highest ever score there in T20 internationals, and giving England that win, and England become the first ever team to enter the semi-finals in this tournament here. What a turnaround. I mean, I was definitely not convinced about England making it to the Super 8s because they were one team who didn't seem like that they deserved to be in the Super 8s, because you have to be honest with yourself. They almost managing to lose towards Nepal. They winning it just narrowly by 4 runs there, courtesy of Sam Curran's 4 Yorkers in that final over when 9 runs were required. But definitely Nepal looked the better team that day, but unfortunately Sam Curran pulling off it in the end. And then once again against England, against West Indies, they played very poorly, and they lost by 30 odd runs. And then against the likes of Italy, and hats off to Italy. I mean, we have to just stand down to Italy. You might have seen a lot of teams, Hong Kong, Kenya, Canada, even the likes of Canada, Bangladesh, Afghanistan. You might have seen they took a lot of ICC tournaments to some sort of a level, to get to some sort of a standard level where they can at least put up some fight against the opposition, or at least put some runs on board or something like that. Because Italy coming in from a Europe nation, being a Europe nation and coming into the ICC tournament for the first ever time. Never have I ever seen a team come into the ICC tournament for the first ever time and play dominating cricket like the way Italy has played in this World Cup here. They could have not qualified, but definitely they have made the world proud, and definitely a lot of European countries would have turned their heads toward Italy, and suddenly everyone would be looking like, should we also start playing cricket? Should we also be learning cricket here? Because the way they played cricket, absolutely, they became the brand ambassadors of cricket in the Europe and also in the global world. And this speaks volumes for the development of cricket across the globe there. And the ICC will be definitely be pleased the way Italy has played this tournament, and definitely a lot of avenues can open up, not just in terms of commercial perspectives, but also in terms of a lot of Italian kids back home would have been watching this, following this cricket tournament, and seeing the stars perform at this level. They would pick up bats the next day at the school. They would ask the parents to get them cricket kits next day in the school, and probably a lot of cricketing academies, a lot of fundings will run through because of sponsorships and because cricket gaining popularity. No wonder it will do the world of good for cricket development, not just in Italy but in the Europe as well as in the global level here. And no wonder at the end it will be the development of the sport here, and with also and England then managing to come narrowly with that win against Italy once again, somehow made it to the Super 8s, and now they become the first team to enter semi-final. That's a big turnaround there. And Harry Brook, what a knock he played yesterday. So that's the reason I went back to that kind of a story here. And just forgot to mention that Italy going on to win Nepal by 10 wickets and 8 overs to spare, close to. That's the kind of cricket, I mean, the potential around the corner, and it's been a cricketing spectacle around the globe. And right since the start of the World Cup tournament, with Nepal, with Pakistan almost narrowly winning against the Netherlands by 3 wickets and 3 runs to spare, courtesy a drop catch by Max Dood, and the Fahim Ashraf hitting 22 runs of the next 4 balls and then turning the things in Pakistan's favour there. So with that said, that was a good game yesterday, Pakistan versus England. And then in the Pakistan A versus England A team, once again the England A skipper there, Gordon Cox, he scored 70 odd runs and he gave England the much deserved victory. The captain knocked everywhere, captain leading from the front on multiple occasions, and he managed to take England A to a series win, a whitewash against Pakistan A in the T20 series which was being played there. So good cricket all around there, a lot of potential, a lot of youngsters from both sides, Pakistan A and England A, and definitely the future looks extremely bright with the kind of potential coming in from around the world and globe and along the continents there. And today we have one more wonderful game coming on our cards here. New Zealand taking on Sri Lanka here in the Group 2 clash in the Super 8 in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup. We'll be covering the game too. It will be live coming from the Prevadasa Stadium in Colombo here. So please don't forget to tune in at 7 p.m. to hear the live streaming of New Zealand versus Sri Lanka. As you all know, New Zealand is my second home. I've spent 4 years in New Zealand working with the players, working with the cricketing teams. I've been an integral part of the Otago Worlds, working with the likes of a lot of international cricketers and international board members and New Zealand cricketers there. So definitely love that place. I've been an integral part there, working as a sports journalist for 4 years there. I wanted to settle there, but cancer, for my 5th cancer, I had other plans, and now I'm fighting for life, and hopefully one day things will be all right. I just hope so. But definitely that's the reason I consider New Zealand as my second home, and I always carry my New Zealand hat and the Kiwi bird along with me. It's just around the corner here. Just around the corner, carrying my Kiwi bird along with me. And though definitely New Zealand has been my second home, and definitely would want to see them flourish in this tournament, because these New Zealand Kiwis are wonderful blokes, wonderful, kind-hearted, grounded people, extremely lovable, extremely kind, and the kind of character they are, absolutely jovial, absolutely caring for one another. And that's the reason always been an integral, culturally inclined, and have a good connection with the New Zealand people, and definitely will be rooting for the English tonight here, for the New Zealand tonight here. So New Zealand versus Sri Lanka. New Zealand unfortunate lost out the game against Pakistan in regards to weather there, because they had to share points against Pakistan, and that seems extremely unfair for teams, especially in this kind of tournaments and this kind of Super 8 stages, because a win could have given them 2 points, but they only have to manage with 1 point now, and that gives them pressure that they have to win both the next games there to make it to the next stage there. So that's something unfair, and something the cricket management will have to work out in the near future there, because losing out a game to rain while the other teams get to play their full quota of games is something that's not seems fair. Even though it's nature's cause, but it doesn't seem fair, and because these guys have put a lot of hard work for the past 2-3 years to come into play into one World Cup, and when nature comes into play, it definitely doesn't feel fair enough there. So that said, that's going to be the contest tonight. New Zealand taking on the host team Sri Lanka, and that's going to be an exciting contest coming in from Colombo. And we also saw how the women's game went in Australia versus Indian women's. India is down under in Australia, and this is a multi-format tournament. So if you did not understand what a multi-format tournament is, they'll be playing T20Is, ODIs, and the test, a single test match there. And there won't be trophy for each series. For the entire tournament, there'll be only one trophy, and the points for each game will be 2 points per win of one game. Even though India managed to win the T20 round, India managed to win it 2-1. India were not given the T20 trophy because it will only give them 2 points and Australia 1 point, because India won two T20s and Australia won one T20. So it will be 4 points for India and 2 points for Australia. And now because Australia won the first ODI, so Australia climbed up to 4 points, so it's a 4-4 there. So the team winning the most number of games across the formats will be given the title of this tournament here. So that's a kind of new tournament here, but definitely that speaks volumes, because that also gives the opportunity for the women's team to go and play that one-off test match there. Definitely looking forward for that test match there at Perth, the one-off test match there at Perth. But unfortunately yesterday, India losing out to the Australians in the ODI opener here, with Australia winning the game by 6 wickets, with Mooney playing a wonderful knock there, scoring that 76 runs in the middle order there. She's come in the middle order this time, and she's batted beautifully, scoring that 76 runs along with Alisa Healy scoring 50 at the top here. And to all the listeners, I just hope so that you know that this is Alisa Healy's farewell series here as a captain, as a player. So Alisa Healy's will be bidding farewell there. That will be a tough call there for Alisa Healy, who's managed to lead Australia for such a long time, and this is going to be an extremely tough task for Alisa Healy. And helm will be handed over to Sophie Molnix there, as she was the captain in T20s, but ODI Alisa Healy has come back, because this is going to be a farewell series here. And what a wonderful cricketer, what a legend of the game, Alisa Healy. She's been a stalwart for Australia for so long years, with the captain, with the bat, with the gloves behind, and as a captain and as a leader, she's been a wonderful ambassador of this women's cricket game for Australia, as well as global women's cricket there. Wonderful stuff there. Hope she does well in the series and bows out on a high note here, Alisa Healy here. And Australia winning in the game, and a long tour to go. That will definitely do the world of good there. So it's been a long cricketing spectacle here, and we have been kept busy. A lot of cricketing games across the globe. The Quadrangular Titan T20 International Series in Thailand is going on, and then the Kuwait Tour of Hong Kong has been going on, but nothing better than our Ranji Trophy Elite finals there, the Karnataka versus Jammu and Kashmir. This is simply exciting, especially just seeing the Jammu and Kashmir in the finals itself gives us goosebumps, speaks volume about how cricket has grown, not just in Jammu and Kashmir but in the entire country. And it feels so happy, a state like Jammu and Kashmir who's not made it to the finals in the 67 years, and they are competing against the best of best, and going inch by inch to inch, face to face towards Karnataka elite players, and they managed to go to 526. Absolutely hats off to the management and the cricketing board, the Jammu and Kashmir cricketing board, for all the selectors and the people who have put the extra yards. Definitely wonderful stuff by them. It's so wonderful to see them compete at this highest level, and first time in 67 years, and they're competing with Karnataka with such domination and such precision there. So with that said, that's me, Saurabh, from Sports Beyond Cancer. Hope you're loving all the streams. Hope you hit the subscribe button and the bell button, and please share with your friends and family, because here we want to build a community of and here we won't mock players, here we won't be creating memes to ridicule players, here we won't be using derogatory words, body shaming words, just like other streamers. It's extremely disappointing to see other streamers who do that, but also it's more even disappointing to see there are a lot of sports fans, because they get viewerships like 50,000, 60,000k, 350k, but we only managed to get around 2,700 viewers, because it makes me extremely feel bad about those sporting fans to see that where sport is heading in this direction, because sports needs to be used as a catalyst to promote positivity, and these streamers and fans use it as a medium of spreading hatred, ridiculing players, using memes in the name of players, and calling it as watch alongs and live streams. And it extremely hurts me to see that those kind of content gets so much viewership. It doesn't hurt me because of the viewership numbers. It hurts to me to see that there are so many people out there calling themselves as sports fans, but still promoting that kind of stuff and also indulging in that kind of a culture there. So that's something that needs to change. Hopefully it changes with time here, and hopefully things get better, because we need to use sports in the right direction, promote sports in the right direction, and use it as a tool to promote positivity in the community and help youngsters to actively participate in the community, in the sports and other fields here. So with that said, that's me, Saurabh, from Sports Beyond Cancer. Hope you enjoyed the show. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button before you go, and also please please share it with your friends and family. We want all the support as it will help me to wake up every single day as I've been waking up for the past 2.5 months because I'm battling my fifth cancer. I had no purpose in life for the past 2.5 years because it was a battle between life and death. But now I've entered remission. I'm eager to give it all, and because of you, our guys' motivation and support, it makes me believe in this journey because this treatment is going to run for next 1.5 years. But until then, I can hold on to my passion from the YouTube platform, even though I would love to be on the ground just like before times. But at least something towards my passion here, and that will give me a motivation to put up a better fight, and that will give me a motivation to wake up every single day to cater to you, to bring in more insights, to bring in more knowledge, and to give better the telecast of the sports inputs to all you people there. And hope you're enjoying the stream there, and thank you so much for being a part and logging on to Sports Beyond Cancer. Kindly share it with your friends and family because we need all the support you can do. And also, you can feel free to follow me on my social media handle there. My social media handle is right on the bottom right screen, so please feel free to follow me on Saurabh_Chicharito. It would mean the world to me to connect to people because I've been craving for human interactions for past 2.5 years, battling with life and death. But definitely I've always been amongst people, covering stories, being a sports journalist, always on my toes, talking to players, talking with the umpires, the officials, and friends and people, always on the go. But 2.5 years been extremely struggling here, so please follow me on my personal Instagram ID. That's Saurabh_Chicharito there. We'll be definitely happy to connect, and we can all build a long community of like-minded people who love sports there. Thank you, Sachin Team MEC, for putting up your estimation or prediction of the score 650. Definitely 650 looks on the cards there, but it will be extremely key about how this seventh partnership go ahead tomorrow morning. An early wicket or breakthrough, wicket or two will definitely put Jammu and Kashmir on the back foot in there to get to 650. We'll have to wait and watch tomorrow because the play has been suspended for today due to bad light there. Hope you enjoyed the stream here, Sachin PMEC. Hope you hit the subscribe button there, and hope you'll come back tomorrow. Thank you for being a part of Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy signing off. I hope you all will turn out tomorrow day for the big exciting clash to support the New Zealanders, because New Zealand has been my second home here. Here is we all be rooting for the Kiwis tonight once again against Sri Lanka here, and please stay tuned for more action on Sports Beyond Cancer. This is just a start. Because I'm a sports journalist, we'll be covering a lot of sports, not just cricket, tennis, football, rugby. Not sure if the Indian audience will be keen to listen to rugby. They definitely will try it out all, because this is just a start. I'm just bedridden now. I want to continue my passion there. So thank you for being a part of Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy for one last time signing off. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button there. Hope to see you all tonight at the 7 p.m. clash in the Premadasa Stadium in Colombo.